Hello folks, Sam Owens here, and boy do I have a nice product from Seyvum. It is a brushless oscillating tool. This is basically what it looks like in the picture, and this is the model number, and I've got everything unboxed and laid out for you to see what you get. This tool is going to allow you to perform tasks that you just cannot do with anything else, as I will demonstrate using the tool for a special application. There's just a million things that you will find this tool helpful. Let's start from the beginning. First, you get a user manual, and they call it an instruction manual. And it's going to give you valuable information that you probably should read through and get familiar with some of the safety tips and just general information about the battery, the charger, the tools. Registration card right here. It's always good to register your products. You get a nice tool bag when you want to store it all in one bag, and this is plenty big to handle all of that. What you get is a on and off switch right here. This turns it, it's 0 is showing. When you turn this on, 1 will be showing. That's simple there. And then you have your speed control right here. It's set on 1, and it goes all the way up to 6. That's the fastest speed of oscillation. Now what this does is oscillates back and forth like this, okay? And the battery goes here, and this is the attachment head right here. And there's these little dimples that stick out. There's they go all the way around, so you can put these tools on at 90 degree, any kind of angle, because there might be times where you can't just go straight in. You may need to put the tool out to the side where you cut to the side, maybe going into a close area. So they've made this so it will attach to any angle you need. There's a screw right here that you can adjust it so that this is the loading lever, and you push this all the way down, and then you put the tool in there. But you want to do this like till it tight right there, and then you can pull her back. We're going to load it in a moment, but those are all your controls: speed, on and off, the attachment lever, and this is where the battery goes. You also get a handle for holding on to this, either right hand handle attachment, where you can really put some pressure to it and control it with this, okay? And the left-handed person, they have one on the other side that you can attach it. Okay, and now we're going to look at some of the things here that we're going to look at. Right here is a attachment for sandpaper, and on the back, this is 120 grit. We'll put 120 on. That's a fine. And what you can do is it goes onto the head like this. So you could just, this is a Velcro type attachment. It just sticks on there like this, and then it's on there. And then you can just peel it off. That is so cool. I'm just going to go ahead and pop it on there. And you just push it. And now we're going to attach it to the head. And what you do is pull this all the way out. And I found it's good to pull it all the way like that. And then you can take this, and just like this, you want to slide it right behind there. So this goes right in there. And then once it's in position, you want to twist it until you feel it go into the those little dimples. And then once it's there, then you can slowly pop this down, and it should be locked in. And there, it's locked in. And to take it off, I found it works good. Pull that all the way, and then you can just pull this and then lift right up. So that's pretty much the way that works. Then you can try one of these, and you always want them like this, with this blade going down. And then you just put her in position. Once it's in position, let that back slowly, and then it should be locked into position. Like I was telling you, you could lock this all the way up, and see, you can let go of it, and then you could put it like you want it at kind of a 45 maybe. Maybe this is in such a way that you've got to go in to the side, and that would do it. Or if you needed to go, you just pull out and you can attach it like this. And then you move it around, make sure it's locked in position, and it is. Okay, I kind of like it straight on. I know there might be times where you need that, but anyway, I tell you, I'm going to use this bit later, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave this on, and there we go. And then lock her down, and there is position. Okay, I'm going to do a project with this. I've already tested it a little bit, so I have an idea of what it will do. And I had it on speed number 1. I'm going to always start it there and then run it up as I need. Okay, let's look at some of the other bits that you get, or tool heads. This is a sharp tool for scraping. It could be for scraping off heavy paint or scraping anything that you need to get material off or cut down. It's very sharp. And these, it says wood and plastic. These are 34 millimeter. You get 2 of these 34 millimeter, and that must be the width of this. This one is 20 millimeter wood or plastic, and it's a little narrower. So if you needed a little small cutting, there you go. And you get a tile cutter. If you want to cut tile, this is an abrasive head, and you could do it with this tool. And this will cut wood. It's a real quick wood cutter that you just put it on there, and just like a skill saw. Okay, and this is your smoothing sandpaper tool. All right, now we're going to try out the battery. First, let's talk about the battery. Right there is the charging position, and this goes right into there to charge it. Right here is a monitor button that you can push, and see, all 4 lights are on, meaning this is fully charged and it's ready to go. I tested it, it's already fully charged, but I'm going to plug this in and show you what you get. There's a green light right there because nothing's plugged in. I'm going to plug this in. It turns red when it's charging. Well, I used it just a little bit ago to test the tool, and so it went down a little bit, but eventually it'll go to green. That means it's charged up. So I'll pull this out, and we're ready to use it. Let me plug this in. The way you do it is it goes just like this, and you just push to pull the battery out. You push this. It goes in easy, and it's not hard at all, or to come out. Okay, now I'm just going to fire it up and let you see how this works. Now this is, like I said, going to go back and forth, and we're going to turn it on. Now here's the speed. Okay, depending on what you need, you've got the speed to do it. So I would say you start out at a low speed and then work up and see what works the best. I'm going to do a wood project here. I'm going to cut out a special little cut just to demonstrate the very versatile use of this tool that a lot of other tools can't do. There's the line that I've made that I'm going to cut this portion out, and I'm going to take this layer off in that area. And to do that, I've got the piece of tape here where I can just go up to the edge of that tape all the way across, and then I will cut down through here and estimate that amount, and that'll be the project you're going to see. And we're going to cut that little slot out, and it could be for a special application. Okay, I went all the way up to the edge, and now I'm going to judge about how far I got to go down in there, and it should just cut it. So we're going to try that. I see you can't just put this on there, so I'll turn it on and then get her closed. Okay, and then I'll cut across here. This would be a special application. You could put it anywhere, and so that is the real purpose for this, is those unique cuts that you can't get with anything else. I don't know what else you could do to get that particular cut that easy, and it works really well. Let's suppose I wanted to sand that up a little bit. I can take this off. Let's see. Pull this up all the way until it locks, then pull this out and get my sanding tool. This is 120, so that's pretty good. And you put this on there, then let this back, snap it, and it's in there. Now let me just see. I think I can get this right up in there, so we're going to try that out. Whatever purpose this is for, it looks like it did a great job. The tool cut it exactly what I told you we were going to do. And I think using the tool a little bit more, I will end up getting it a lot better. I cut into there a little bit, but that's the first cut. This is the first time I've used this tool like that. I'm going to enjoy exploring what other things I can do with this. There are a lot of tools there to use. I want to thank you very much for watching my video.